I've got big Bulls news for you, ladies and gentlemen. Modest is making some history. Giddey's on pace to make some history, and Billy might be leaving for North Carolina. But before we get into all the news, who do you think is the face of the Chicago Bulls? Comment Modest or Giddey down below and let me know. So Giddey is on pace to make some history. Giddey is currently averaging 17.4 points per game on 45% shooting, 9.2 assists, 8.4 rebounds, 1.1 steals, and 32 minutes a night, which honestly is pretty good for only 32 minutes a night. But that 9.2 assists per game, as of right now, would make him the highest assists per game since 1967 for a Bulls player. And that's just mind-boggling to me because my parents weren't even born in 1968. Like, that's how long it's been since someone has averaged as many assists as Giddey is averaging this season. And just not even just the assists, just overall, he's been playing so good for us this year. It's so nice seeing him break out as a Bull and really just lead this offense. It's really noticeable to me how different the offense is and how cohesive it is when he's on the court versus off the court. And I think he's just going to be such a good player for us for a very long time. And I think he's a key piece in this puzzle going forward. Now, another key piece in that puzzle is Matas. Matas hit a historic milestone against Memphis. He became the first Bull ever to record 100 threes and 100 blocks in a season. And I mean, I'm not too shocked. Not too shocked it's him. He's really been showing his two-way versatility this year. He's really gotten better as a scorer this year. I mean, he was already a really good defender last year. Hard to make massive improvements on how good he was coming into the league. But I have seen leaderboards that he is one of the best isolation defenders in the league. So that just makes me super happy that he's developing really well on defense. But this just proves even more how good of a two-way player he is. I think he can end up making multiple all-defensive teams and finish high in DPOY a couple of times. I don't know if he'll be able to win it because he has guys like Donovan Clingan, Victor Wembanyama, who nothing against Miles, but like it's going to be really hard to take a DPOY away from guys like that. I I think if anyone could, it could be Miles, but you never know. You never know with voters. Let's hope Miles gets on their side though, because I would love to see another Bull win Defensive Player of the Year. Next, I want to know: are you excited for the draft? If you are, hit that like and hype button. And before we get into the last piece of news, a word from our sponsor.
If you're like us and have strong takes on the NBA, you're going to want to go check out today's sponsor, Kalshi. It's the largest legal prediction market in the U.S. going in all 50 states. Unlike a traditional sports book, Kalshi works like the stock market, where you trade on real-world events and outcomes. And it's all against other users. Right now, the market for Chicago's next head coach is heating up. With the momentum growing that Billy Donovan could step away this offseason, the speculation is everywhere. Even rumors of Tom Thibodeau returning are on the table. Whether it's coaching searches or the NBA draft, Kalshi lets you put your knowledge into action. Prices adjust as news drops, so if your knowledge is great and you're right, you're going to benefit from it. Step up and make the right play. Go to the link below and use promo code JAYCB. Again, go to the link in the description now and use code JAYCB now. If you're already debating who our next head coach could be in the comments, make sure you go test out your knowledge on Kalshi today. Now let's get back to the show.
What a perfect segue from my boss there, because the next thing I want to talk about is Billy. So, as my boss said in the ad, there are rumors that Billy might be leaving. And the rumors are looking to be more and more true as the days pass. Jeff Goodman has stated that his sources have told him it's unlikely Dusty May from Michigan takes the job. He thinks it falls to Tommy Lloyd of Arizona being the guy at the top of the list, with another factor being our very own Billy Donovan. And honestly, I think he should do it. If he's genuinely this high up on the list, I think he should make a push to convince UNC to give him the job. Because, I mean, it's not working here, man. It's not working. It's not working for Billy in Chicago. It worked years ago. It worked the first year or two, but the wheels have fallen off. I think it's best for both parties. That's my thing. I think it's good. I think it would be good for the Bulls to move on from Billy and get a new coach, as we are clearly hitting the reset button this year with the way we gouged our roster. But I think it would be good to bring in a new head coach to kind of build those guys up, kind of like the Bears did with Ben Johnson. We gouged the roster. Poles gouged the roster there. Got a new player, a star in Caleb Williams, paired him with a head coach to bring him up to that star level player and beyond. I think the Bulls need to do that. I think we need to bring in a new head coach that can be on a good timeline with Matas and Giddey and Leonard and all of them, and really just coach them up into something great. And I think would be great for Billy too, because he's already a college legend. He's already in the Basketball Hall of Fame from his years at Florida. He went back-to-back in Florida, was one of the winningest coaches during his tenure at Florida. I think it would be good for him to go back to college, get a bunch more wins, move himself higher up that leaderboard, maybe win another title or two, boost his argument there, and really just end his career on a high note. I mean, he started in college, dipped his toes in the league for a while, went back to college. It's a good timeline for him. I think it would work. And I know everyone says, well, he left before the NIL era started. It's not the same as it was when he was there. I get that. I fully understand. But Billy proved he was a great recruiter already. So I don't see why him having NBA experience would hurt him anymore. I mean, we saw Rick Pitino leave college basketball before NIL, come back after NIL, and he's made the tournament multiple times with multiple different teams. And I don't see why at UNC, of all schools, Billy wouldn't be able to do the same. I just think it would be good for both parties. And I think it's a great way for Billy to kind of just end his coaching career on a high note. The Bulls kind of bring in a new era. Just seems good. Now, I would like to ask, please share and subscribe. We are trying to reach our goal of 1,900 subscribers. We need 71 more for it. We need it. But overall, I would like to thank you for staying till the end of this video. Please leave a like and make sure you subscribe. And if you want to make sure you get all this Bulls news, you have to make sure you're hitting that sub button so that I can make sure I'm always updating you. With that being said, good night, ladies and gentlemen. See Red.